Unveiling Shadows, the untold tale of Crystal McKinny's courage. In the heart of Savannah, Georgia, a young woman's aspirations soared high above the moss-draped oaks and cobblestone streets. Her name was Crystal McKinny, a vivacious model with dreams as radiant as the Georgia sun. But behind the glitz and glamour of her rising career lay a shadowy chapter, a tale of betrayal and resilience that would shake the foundations of the fashion world. It was the vibrant era of the late 90s, and Crystal's star was on the ascent. With her striking features and magnetic presence, she captivated audiences on MTV and graced the runways of renowned designers. But fame often comes with a price, and for Crystal, that price would be paid in the currency of shattered trust and broken dreams. In the annals of fashion history, 1998 marked a pivotal moment for Crystal. She emerged victorious in MTV and IMG's model mission, a triumph that seemed to herald a future paved with success. Little did she know that lurking behind the glimmering facade of the industry lay a dark underbelly, a realm where power and influence could corrupt even the loftiest of aspirations. Fast forward to 2003, and Crystal found herself on the cusp of a fateful encounter that would forever alter the trajectory of her life. Men's Fashion Week beckoned from the bustling streets of New York City, promising a whirlwind of glamour and opportunity. But beneath the surface lurked a malevolent force, poised to ensnare Crystal in its web of deceit. Enter Sean Combs, the enigmatic mogul whose name reverberated through the corridors of power and prestige. Known by many as Diddy, he wielded influence like a double-edged sword, capable of elevating careers to dizzying heights or plunging them into the abyss of obscurity. Crystal's path collided with Combs in a twist of fate orchestrated by a shadowy figure lurking in the shadows of the fashion world. A designer, unnamed and enigmatic, played puppet master to Crystal's unwitting role in a sinister game of manipulation and exploitation. Under the guise of mentorship and opportunity, the designer meticulously crafted Crystal's appearance, sculpting her like a masterpiece destined to captivate Combs' discerning gaze. From platinum blonde locks to designer threads encrusted with jewels, every detail was meticulously orchestrated to ensnare Combs' attention. As the stage was set for their fateful encounter, Crystal found herself thrust into a world where appearances deceived and intentions lay shrouded in darkness. Over dinner, Combs showered her with flattery, promising to propel her career to stratospheric heights. But behind his charming facade lurked a predator, poised to strike when least expected. The night took a sinister turn as Combs led Crystal into the depths of his recording studio, a labyrinthine maze where shadows danced to the beat of a malevolent melody. Surrounded by a haze of smoke and alcohol, Crystal's world spiraled into chaos as Combs' true intentions were laid bare. With a callous disregard for her autonomy, Combs coerced Crystal into a nightmarish ordeal, forcing her to submit to his depraved desires. Amidst a fog of narcotics and intoxicants, Crystal's cries for help echoed unheard in the darkness, drowned out by the cacophony of Combs' power and privilege. In the aftermath of her harrowing ordeal, Crystal's life lay in ruins, a shattered reflection of the dreams she once held dear. Stripped of her dignity and agency, she found herself cast adrift in a sea of despair, grappling with the trauma of her betrayal. But from the ashes of her pain rose a phoenix of resilience, determined to reclaim her voice and confront the demons that haunted her past. With unwavering courage, Crystal stepped into the light, her gaze unflinching as she confronted the shadows that threatened to consume her. Fueled by a relentless pursuit of justice, Crystal embarked on a journey fraught with uncertainty and peril. Armed with nothing but her truth and the strength of her convictions, she dared to challenge the powerful forces that sought to silence her. In the hallowed halls of justice, Crystal's voice rang out like a clarion call, piercing the veil of silence that had shrouded her torment for far too long. With each word she spoke, She reclaimed a piece of her soul, defiant in the face of those who sought to diminish her worth. As the legal battle raged on, Crystal stood resolute, her spirit unbroken by the weight of adversity. With each passing day, she drew closer to the elusive truth, unraveling the tangled web of deceit that had ensnared her in its grasp. But justice, like a fragile flower, bloomed in the most unexpected of places. In a stunning turn of events, Combs' empire crumbled beneath the weight of its own corruption, leaving behind a trail of shattered illusions and broken promises. In the end, Crystal emerged victorious, her courage and resilience serving as a beacon of hope for survivors everywhere. Though scars marred her flesh and shadows lingered in the corners of her mind, she refused to be defined by the darkness that once threatened to consume her. For Crystal McKinny, the journey was far from over, but with each step she took, she moved closer to a future bathed in the light of her own making. And as she looked to the horizon, she knew that no matter the obstacles she faced, she would never again walk alone.